Las Vegas is a place where anything goes. A crazy, out of control city of sin where you can lose your inhibitions, go wild, and do absolutely anything you want, right? Wrong. Believe it or not, Las Vegas has quite a few well-established rules. If you ever try to steal some chips off a blackjack table, you will find that out very quickly. But besides the normal laws and regulations, Las Vegas has very many unofficial or unwritten rules. These are the rules that aren't found in Nevada state law, but can still totally ruin your trip if you break them. They are extremely important to know if you are a visitor or a new resident. In this video, I'm going to help you avoid a lot of problems and embarrassment by sharing with you a few of the most important unwritten rules in Las Vegas. Follow them and you'll have an amazing time here. Break them and you may never want to come back again. Sound good?
Let's begin.
Despite what you've heard, not everything that happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Those criminal charges and STDs will absolutely be going home with you.
Vegas runs on cash, so carry some with you at all times, especially smaller bills for tipping, even though it's getting easier to tip with a credit card or smartphone, and if that's the only option, then go for it. But everyone here prefers cash. Thank you. Absolutely do not ever handle a $50 bill when you're in Vegas. They're considered extremely unlucky and many gamblers won't accept them as payment. Some casino workers won't even touch them. Legend has it that Flamingo founder Bugsy Siegel had 3 $50 bills in his pocket when he was murdered, and they've been bad luck ever since. Never count your money at the table. It's considered unlucky and is also rude to your fellow gamblers who might be losing badly. There'll be enough time for counting when the dealing's done.
If you find money on the floor of a casino, you have to gamble it. It's bad luck if you don't. But if you don't gamble, go ahead, take that money and just give it to someone who does.
Gamble for fun and expect to lose. Casinos draw you in with the promise of hitting jackpots, but the truth is the odds are always stacked against you. Gambling is just another form of entertainment and should be treated as such. Set aside a specific amount of money you're willing to lose and go have fun at the tables. If you win, great. If you lose, no big deal. Whatever you do, never chase your losses. Trying to get back the money you've already dumped into the slot machines, you're probably going to just lose more and end up having a very expensive night. Don't over-celebrate. Vegas loves winners, but not if they scream at the top of their lungs every time they win $20 on a slot machine. It's fine to go a little crazy if you win, especially if it's a large amount of money. But just remember there's probably someone within 100 feet of you who's down thousands of dollars for the day.
And stop yelling, "Vegas, baby!" every 5 minutes. We all know the name of the city already.
Tip often and tip well. Heavy tipping is the secret to having the amazing VIP experience so many people want in Vegas. Tip the valet parker, the bellman, the front desk agent, the concierge, the cocktail waitress, the maitre d', the table games dealer, the slot attendant, the cage cashier, the maid, and every bartender who hands you a drink. Tip the kid who brought you a towel at the pool, the guy who opened a door for you, who you're not even sure is an employee of the hotel. Go ahead and tip him. Anytime you're in doubt about whether or not you should tip someone, give them $5. They'll be thankful and you'll feel great. More importantly, the people who you tip regularly will go the extra mile and do everything possible to take care of you so that you have an amazing experience during your stay. Treat all service providers with respect while you're here. This might be the most important unwritten rule of all. Never snap your fingers at a waiter to get their attention. Don't whistle at the bartender when you need a drink. Avoid yelling at the housekeeper because you think your bed wasn't made properly. Not only will you get worse service over the course of your stay, but you'll develop a reputation you don't want to have. One that might affect your next visit. Resort employees talk, and they remember the assholes who treated them poorly. In Vegas, it's not so much what you know, but who you know. Having the right contacts can open doors for you, get you reservations at popular restaurants, hook you up with impossible to buy show tickets, and get you on the guest list at the hottest clubs and parties, among other things. This is yet another good reason to treat everyone well and tip heavy.
Oh yeah, and stay out of the fountains.
No, don't go swimming. Don't go swimming, bro.
Hey, don't swim in there. Hey, get down from there. Stop trying to go swimming.
Don't yell at your casino dealer even if you've lost a lot of money and even if you think they've made a mistake. Your bad luck is not the dealer's fault. If you think there was a misdeal or some other error, stay calm and talk to the floor person or pit boss. Mistakes can be fixed. You getting trespassed, aka 86 for life from an entire resort, is more difficult to fix. Don't stand right behind someone looking over their shoulder when they are gambling if you don't know them. This is a common mistake made by casino newbies, and it's very annoying. It makes players feel uncomfortable and might cause them to get up and leave, which pisses off the dealers and casino managers. In most cases, it's fine to watch, but keep your distance. Don't mess up the flow. Experienced gamblers hate when someone sits down at their table and starts messing things up cards-wise, due to bad decisions. This is mainly true for blackjack players because of how the game is played. They will go crazy if you take the dealer's bust card and cause them to lose a hand. Make the effort to learn basic strategy before trying to play at higher limit 21 tables. If you're new to gambling, stick to the low roller tables at older casinos, especially the ones on Fremont Street. You'll find low minimum blackjack, roulette, and craps tables where you can learn the games without risking too much money and without pissing off more experienced gamblers around you. And remember that your dealer is always willing to help you make the right decisions, so don't be afraid to ask for help. High rollers are treated very differently. It may seem unfair, but in Las Vegas, certain people are treated far better than everyone else. That's mainly because those people bet hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars every time they visit the city. Casinos depend on this small group of elite gamblers for a surprisingly large portion of their profits.
Most of the strip clubs near the strip are for tourists and are very expensive, and they're designed to get as much money out of your checking account as possible. If you go in understanding that, there's a good chance you can avoid being disappointed and possibly bankrupt by the end of your night.
Don't respond to anyone wearing slacks and a button-down shirt asking you how long you're in town for. They're trying to sequester you away in a back room somewhere for many hours to try and sell you a timeshare property. It's a massive waste of valuable Vegas time. Don't be that guy who has a few drinks and then spends the rest of the night going around trying to start fights with people. Yes, you may be a badass in your hometown, but Vegas is literally filled with highly trained amateur and professional fighters. There's a decent chance the man you're talking shit to in front of Caesar's Palace is a former boxer who just got his black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Additionally, don't be that annoying drunk guy or girl throwing up in the bushes, having to have your friends carry you around all over the place, and just ruining everyone else's good time. Everybody in Vegas hates that guy or gal.
Never invite the attractive woman who approached you at a casino back to your hotel room. She's a prostitute and she's going to try to rob you. There's also a chance she's an undercover cop and going to arrest you. Yes, prostitution is legal in some parts of Nevada, but it's not legal in Clark County, and the local police love to bust people for it. Avoid your hotel room minibar at all times. Anything you eat or drink from it is going to cost you at least 10 times what you've paid elsewhere. Generally speaking, things get cheaper the farther away from the strip that you are. That's true for food, alcohol, hotel rooms, blackjack table minimums, sunscreen, lap dances, and much more. Stop trying to count cards. Your blackjack dealer, the pit boss, and at least 3 casino surveillance people know what you're doing, and you will be 86 from the property if you actually manage to win money. Thanks for watching, guys. If you know about any other unwritten Vegas rules, leave them in the comments section below.